As we get ready to start the second piece of our perfectly competitive market and firm graphing lessons, just to go back and remind you again, at the end of this series of videos, you should be able to sketch side-by-side graphs for the perfectly competitive firm and market to represent short-run economic profit, the situation of short-run economic losses, and as we saw in the first one, short and long-run equilibrium. And then again, you want to be able to show how you can use the graph to determine the output where the firm maximizes profits, its optimal output, using the rule, our golden rule, marginal revenue equal to marginal cost. So after looking at the first one for short and long run equilibrium, let's look at short run economic profits next. So basically I left the setup from the first one, and here again we're going to be illustrating short run economic profits being earned by the firm. So again, they're a price taker. Whatever market price is determined becomes the price for the firm, and that's where we locate the firm's perfectly elastic demand curve. It is also the marginal revenue, average revenue, and price. So the only thing that changes here is the location of our cost curves, the firm's cost curves, I should say, in relation to that market and firm price. Before, you remember, we drew average total cost just tangent to the point on our demand curve where marginal revenue was equal to marginal cost. And once again, you could start in any place, but I always like to start by drawing in my marginal cost curve to give me points of reference here. So now, if this is marginal cost, what I want to do, we know that where marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue, this is going to be the optimal profit maximizing output level for the firm. And at that output level, I want the price to be higher than my average total costs. So when I go to draw my average total cost curve, I'm going to start it and make sure that it's below the price at our optimal quantity QF, and then I can draw in my average variable cost curve, ABC. So as simple as that, I have now drawn in a situation where the firm's output at QF brings a price that is greater than the average total cost at that output. Now, to shade our area of economic profit, I go to that output level QF, and I make a note here. This is average total cost. That's what it costs me to make it. The price is what I get paid for it. So the perfectly elastic demand curve makes the top side of my rectangle for the area of economic profit. I draw another line parallel to that, corresponding to average total cost at QF, and then a little vertical line, and I just shade this area, and those are the representation of short-run economic profits earned by the firm. But again, remember, this is only for the short run. Free entry and exit, no barriers to entry, mean that when others see the firm earning these economic profits, we're going to get new firms to enter. And actually, let's show that, how that would happen, how we would show the adjustment. Now, to show the adjustment on the part of the market to firms earning economic profits, if new firms enter, that's going to cause supply to increase, right? Now, to drive out profits, we have to make the new market price just equal to minimum ATC, and so we want it to be right here. I'm going to make a little reference point here, and I'm going to engineer this backwards. That's where I want the price from the market to create our new demand curve at the market price on the firm's side. So this just helps me, so I know that since firms entered, supply would increase, it would shift to the right. I want to know how far to shift it. So having this reference point then tells me, ooh, there I go. The new supply curve S2 that results from new firms entering the market is going to lead to this new equilibrium price in the market, PM2, and a new market equilibrium quantity, QM2, and that market price becomes the price for the firm, and then we get a perfectly elastic demand curve. So this is, you know, Mr. DARP 2. All right, and now what I see is as a result of new firms entering the market price is driven down. The new optimal or profit maximizing quantity for the firm is where the marginal revenue and marginal cost are equal. In this case, we'll call it QF2, and you can see that it's a smaller quantity at a lower price. New firms have driven the market price down and changed the short-run economic profits for the firm into a condition of long and short-run equilibrium. The firm breaking even, earning zero economic profits, or a normal profit. Now, one of the things that I probably should mention here too is that this is true for what is sometimes referred to as a constant cost industry. So in a constant cost industry, there is no effect on the cost curves to the firm. Costs do not change even when new firms enter the market. That is in contrast to the situation if this had been an increasing cost industry. The fact that new firms enter increases competition for scarce resources and drives the price of those resources up, and we would have had to shift the average total cost curve for the firm up to show that change in prices for inputs as new firms entered. But that's only in the case of an increasing cost industry, and what I just illustrated was that the costs were constant, they didn't change. New firms entered, drove the price down, and eliminated the profits. So if you want, go back and review any parts of this video. Go back and check to make sure that you are able to do what we said we were going to set out to do here, which was to sketch the different situations for the perfectly competitive firm and market under short-run economic profits, short-run economic losses, and then finally short and long-run equilibrium. And you got a bonus here because I showed you how those economic profits would cause new firms to enter and return this market to short and long-run equilibrium at this new price PF2 and a smaller equilibrium or profit maximizing quantity QF2 as a result. Okay, one more to go, so come back for the last one with short-run economic losses. See you soon.